everyone. I am Cherish Love and I'm the host for the Health Talk show. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube page, and also don't forget to visit my TikTok page to watch some of my short videos. Without wasting much time, let's dive right into today's topic. And today's discussion is going to be fire because we are going to talk about tuberculosis. The long waited talk show is finally on your screen. So, tuberculosis. When we say tuberculosis is a disease caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. So, the bacteria that actually causes tuberculosis is known as the Mycobacterium tuberculosis. This Mycobacterium tuberculosis affects the human lungs, either the brain and the kidney. So the mycobacterium don't only affect the lungs, but it can also affect the kidney and the brain. And when they affect these organs, what happens is we start to suffer from tuberculosis. So, without wasting much time, let's look at some of the symptoms of tuberculosis. And some of the symptoms of tuberculosis, we have the severe chest pain. So, someone suffering from tuberculosis is likely to experience a severe chest pain. Two, we can talk about cough. So, cough, when you see blood in your cough, this can also be a sign of tuberculosis. We can talk about fatigue. So, when someone is extremely tired without doing anything, that person, this can also be as a sign of what? Tuberculosis. Okay, that's not all. We have a lot. We have fever, night sweatness, and so on. These are all some of the symptoms of tuberculosis. Now we've looked at the symptoms of tuberculosis, but what I want you to know is you can't just based on one of these symptoms and diagnose yourself as a tuberculosis patient, but rather we have ways of diagnosing, and some of the ways of diagnosing is one, we have the IgRA test, which is conducted to check for the mycobacterium in the human. Also, we have the TST test, which is also done to check for mycobacterium or the bacterial in the human. We have the chest X-ray. So you go in for an X-ray at your chest region just to know or detect the bacterials there. And we also have the sputum smear microscopy, which we will use a sputum from your throat to prepare a smear and observe it under a microscope. And it's also done to detect for what? The Mycobacterium tuberculosis in your sputum. So these are ways of diagnosing. So ways of diagnosing is what we just shared. Now, ways of transmission. Someone asked that how or what are some of the ways someone can get a TB. So ways someone can get TB or tuberculosis is two. So with the two, I'm going to say with direct contact with an infected person. So when you have a direct contact with an infected person, someone suffering from tuberculosis, you are likely to get it. And why are you likely to get it? Remember, tuberculosis is an airborne disease, which is also a way of transmission. So if it's an airborne disease, then you have a direct contact with the person. It means definitely the person's saliva is either going to be on your skin, because when we talk, there are salivas that come out. So it could be that the person's saliva is going to be on your skin, or with the talking, when the saliva is being spit out, okay, the bacterium is in it. So you can inhale it, and it can also lead to you getting what? Tuberculosis. So these are the two common ways. And with the airborne, I will emphasize on it more, because with the airborne, even someone suffering from tuberculosis can just be walking in an open space and the person will spit a saliva on the floor. When the person spits on the floor, remember there is air that is surrounding us. So it will blow on it. When it blows on it, it carries the Mycobacterium tuberculosis. And when you inhale it, that is when you are also going to suffer from tuberculosis. Now, with what I just said, someone will say, then what are the preventive measures we have to take? So some of the preventive measures is to one, always try to protect yourself. In which way can you protect yourself? By putting on a mask, a nose mask to protect yourself. Yes, it's very obvious that when you walk around, you have to be with a nose mask just to protect yourself from these airborne diseases. But people don't usually do that because they say it to be awkward or something. But yes, when you do that, you are actually protecting yourself. Two, You have to exhibit a healthy lifestyle. Yes, you have to eat a good food, a balanced diet food, and also exercise regular, which will boost your immune system to fight against petty diseases that can lead to tuberculosis. So these are ways that I would say you can prevent yourself. And also I will add, have a regular check up on your body or your system. Just go to the hospital or a clinic. Just do regular checks on yourself just to know your health status, whether you are healthy or not. It also helps. So these are some ways or some things that I will say it's all about tuberculosis. Now, before I end this video, I would like to talk about the statistics of WHO, that's World Health Organization. From the annual statistics of World Health Organization, it says that 1.5 million people dies every year due to tuberculosis. So you and I have to be protected. So in the ways that you and I have to be protected is to go on or follow the preventive measures by putting on nose masks when walking around, and also avoiding or giving a distance between you and somebody suffering from tuberculosis. Not only that, or how are you going to know this person is suffering from tuberculosis? The best thing for you to do is practice a healthy lifestyle, put on masks or possible masks, yes, when walking around, and also try to have a healthy lifestyle and a regular check on your body. This will bring me to the end of today's discussion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. Bye bye. See you on our next topic, which is going to be hepatitis B. It's another leading disease currently. And watch out. Next week by this time, you will have a video of this. Bye.